It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. It's the rookie out of Florida. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. He finds his man complete. That's Aguilar. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
And this one not going anywhere. They get it at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. You look at this Colt defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And from analyzing them and talking with their defensive coordinator, we know they have a full playbook. So look for them to mix up coverages, pressure one play, fall back the next. They'll do a lot of different things trying to confuse the offense.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll go with the ground attack here. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's May. He finds his man complete. That's Aguilar. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 43. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
It's going to be caught by Pitts. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Pick up a 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Looking to put a drive together. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Over the middle, complete. It's Mitchell. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Colts had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Gotta be lying. Watch him right here. Go, go, go. Go.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. from the gun. He'll hand this off. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
In motion is Avant. They'll throw with May. He finds his man complete. It's Gomez. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. Throwing here is May. He finds his man complete. It's Gomez. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
He finds his man complete. It's Morales. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. May. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Warriors 70, Panther 60, Panther 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18, Pioneer, Chap 60, Chap 60.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Montgomery, another target and catch. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's a tap forward by Richardson. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7.
Good play. Good play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 64 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Now they try the right side here. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
Bad fucking play. Bad play.
They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Bad play.
And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And all the way down to the 36.
That's crazy how they just allow a nigga to do that shit.
Big play there just before halftime. 43
That's it.
yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside
Fuck is the
the
pass
40
for shit?
now for first and 10.
70, trap 60, trap 60.
Now Richardson. And incomplete on the deep
So
ball.
we hit that shit, son.
Intended for Adonai Mitchell. Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Now a second and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready. Come next team. 60 by 6. Go.
Now it's Richardson. And he comes back with 1 complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a first and 10 here. Again, it's Richardson.
Good shit, though.
There, it's intercepted.
Nigga jump like Earl Manigault, boy.
The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Time of the pass first this time. Third one.
Looking to put a drive together.
18, pioneer.
From the shotgun, Richardson. They'll drop this down to Taylor. And they get it.
So it's formation.
Takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good. 4 points. First down. First and 10.
Richardson going to change the play here.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise
That nigga did that go get
football
that.
these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 8. Get up. 7 Buffalo 18. 19. Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
Richardson looking to throw. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting
What is y'all doing, bro?
to a short gain.
What is y'all doing?
Territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37.
What is y'all doing, nigga?
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
Fucking defensive line is doing shit, bro.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Trap 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Here's Richardson to throw. And he's got Pierce.
Hey,
That's going to be
boy, you didn't get the pick. You ain't fucking the eye, yeah.
17-yard line. 23 yards the pick up there. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that is
These niggas ain't doing nothing.
Tyler Warren, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
I just dropped that pick. This nigga. Oh, man.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead is already.
Ooh, good shit, boy. That shit just threw me on like a motherfucker. Straight through a slam, and that nigga read the fuck out that shit. Can't blame that on the quarterback. That's on me.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line has done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. LeBron brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage,
and now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons are back within a score. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. May going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they're trying for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's upended at the 33 following a pickup of 8. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Richardson. Open man, the tight end Warren. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
when the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Called fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Richardson working from the gun. Throwing for Montgomery. He's got him on the end route. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go.
throws and completes a quick one out wide. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Colts get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. In motion is Avant. To the air, May. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
From the gun on third down is May. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Fourth down, here's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Here's May. He's going to let one fly here for Avant. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the longer way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's May. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Brought down on the play by Kobe Turner. They work now on 2nd and 9. He finds his man complete. That's Morales. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. And they'll give them another shot here on the ground. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Boy, a bad break. Just got the lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go on defense at the 40-yard line here as things get good in the 4th quarter. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Richardson out of the shotgun. Got his man. It's Warren. And he's brought down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Come on. 18, Pioneer, 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And, he's unable to hold on to that defense.
There you go, man.
A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got a lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
A short one there, caught by Warren. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And this one is right through. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they hadn't called on him at all in until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Two important parts to that play. One, you get a first down, obviously. Charles, 2, managed to get out of bounds.
Love the way you dissected that, but he threw it in the middle of the field, so they picked up the first down, but he had to work his way to the sideline to stop the clock. What a great effort. It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. 2nd and 6 coming up. Hauled in by Avant.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Listen, the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Back to throw. It's taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 36. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run supported. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 19.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep him from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave him, and it was successful. I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
We're good. What's up? Go right hand. CD, what's up? Can.
He finds his man, complete. That's Morales.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down.
Crazy. Five.
He's back to throw. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here we go, first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the touchdown. And barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Hawk 70. Come on.
Richardson. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of
in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Atlanta, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Day.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end. once, we'll try it again. Starting me over right where I began.